Hello YouTube, Flightsimguy here. Never let it be said that I don't finish anything that I start. I am in Azerbaijan and I'm going to Turkey to wrap up my Middle Eastern tour. I think the last flight I did on this was about 3 or 4 months ago. But this was the last flight to do, so I figured I'll go ahead and get it done. I have not been on YouTube for about quite a while, almost 2 months now. Just taking some time to chill and reflect, switch jobs, and just giving the whole flight simulation a break. Having said that, I'm back. Here's Captain Sim 767, and we're going to go ahead and fly this over to Istanbul. Now, we're looking at 1,000 miles. It's about 3.5 to 4 hours, but we'll cut it short with the warp. The bad thing about taking a break from flight simulation is, just like in the real world, if you don't keep up with your flying, your skills get very, very rusty. Now, I got the flight plan here from SimBrief, and I have a 757 checklist, so I'll just go ahead and use that, better than nothing, since these planes were pretty much alike. And we'll go ahead and take it, see if I can pull this off. Let's get this thing started. Alright, first things first, what I need to do is go to my overhead and get the battery on. And set this to there. Turn those on. Turn these on. Going. Alright. While the APU is spooling up, I can do my flows. Okay, APU generator is on. Fire up these bus ties. There we go. And let's go ahead and give ourselves right there. Do that. Turn on the logo lights. Come up here. Get these going. Do that. Oops. There we go. Rat is stored. It doesn't matter which one of those I use. Leave that there. Alright, fuel pumps. Leave those. Oops. We'll turn those on when it's time. Come up here. I'm not going to bother with the calls. We'll just go over that. Come on down here. There we go. Come up here. Turn that on. Just leave this right there in the middle. Keep it nice and warm. Turn these on. Turn the gaspers on. And we want packs to be on. Oops, we need APU bleed. And only one of our there we go. Alright, so we're good with the air conditioner. And that's the first pass. Alright. Come down here. Now we can go ahead and get a weather briefing.
Airport information, echo 1142 Zulu, wind 185 at 11, visibility greater than 20 miles, sky conditions, ceiling 2100, overcast, temperature minor 2.7, altimeter 3042, ILS, runway 18 in use, landing and departing, runway 18, VFR aircraft, stay direction of flight, all aircraft.
Alright, runway 18. So, let's go ahead and set this. This Captain Sim interface drives me crazy. Speaking of Captain Sim, they're porting their 757, or they're converting it, or doing a new release for P3D version 4. They're thinking about selling beta, get people involved. And all the people on the board said, shit, that's all Captain Sim's ever done, is put out betas. which is true. Most of their new products always came out unpolished. This bird, I actually got it many years after it was released. It was on the 8th patch, 1.8. So I got it after a whole bunch of stuff was fixed, and it's still, not as good as the others. Alright, so we have altitude set for 5,000. We'll go through that in no time. Headings 180. Speed, we'll go ahead and set whatever the V speed is. Make it 170. V2 plus 20 knots. Turn on the flight director. Come on down here. Set our altimeter to 3042. 3042. Rejected takeoff. We want RTO. Come on down here. And I think what we need to do next is the flight management computer. And there's a million pages of waypoints here. I never did teach myself how to enter the jetways. Alright. Enter IRS position. Okay, position init. And we want the GPS. Clear. Clear. We want the GPS, and we'll just drop that right there. Alright. Ref Airport. We are at UBBB. And you go right there. And I don't think the gate matters. Route. We're going from UBBB. And we're going to LTFJ. LTFJ. Alright, now. So now I don't want to activate it yet. I need to put my... Alright, so the next thing I need to do is go to the next page. There we go. And here's where I start entering. Alright guys, while the flight management computer is being set up, speed ×4, let's take a moment to talk about some of the current developments in the flight simulation world. As you may have noticed, there's a Flightsimcon and a Flightsim Expo for 2018. The reason for that is the folks that normally did Flightsimcon, they broke into two, and one party went off to do Flightsim Expo, and he got ahead of the game first. Now, from what I've seen, all the best developers, all the best sponsors, all the best folks are going to be at Flightsim Expo, so that's where I'm going to go in Vegas this year. Personally, I don't think there's a big enough market in the United States to support two flight simulation conferences, so we'll see how that turns out. I'll be there with my cameras and whatnot, providing round-the-clock coverage, and it should make for some more good content for my YouTube channel. Now, I have not been doing a lot of simming lately. Not sure why, just lost a spark, I suppose. Could be that winter depression setting in. But I will be spooling back up. I'm going to start putting up more content, shorter videos, less tours, more reviews and whatnot. Still have a couple tours that I will do, but they will be more interesting primarily because I'll be featuring products and add-ons that I haven't used yet or I haven't shown yet. A lot of stuff going on with X-Plane. Hope to rebuild my rig. It's still not performing well, only getting framed in the teens, so I'm going to go ahead and rebuild the hard drive. Put an SSD in, hopefully it'll perform better. DCS has the F18 coming out soon, so I really need to rebuild my computer to take advantage of all these new products. I'm not going to spend another $2,500, $3,000 for a new rig, so we'll see how that turns out. Alright, so wrapping up programming the flight management computer. Let's get back to the Middle Eastern tour and see how this flight works out. Okay, wow, that was painful. Alright, set this on plan and take this to legs, step. Oh, there we go. There we go. Step, step, oh, step. Alright, so got that there. Took me forever to set up the flight management. Next, I need to set this to my map, set that to about 0, 20, 40. Okay? We want that there. there. All right. Let's go ahead and set the trim. I'm pretty sure that trim figure is not right, so let's go ahead and make it about 2.5. Turn on the weather radar. Move this back. Weather radar is on. Put that on standby. Trims are good. Radios are good. All right. I think we are ready for engine start. All right. Let's see how we do this. Put this off. Come up in my seat. And we can just go ahead and do a Shift P. There's no carts around here, so it should start rolling. There it goes. Flying the Alitalia livery. Runway 18 is going to be over there. Alright, let's go ahead and do my engine start. Shift Control period. And let's see if I remember how to do this. Alright, go to your overhead. Turn on all your fuel pumps. Alright. Turn your packs off. Igniters, set to engine number 2. And I think at this point I can go ahead and fire her up. Remember how to do that. Alright, start engine number 2. Alright, we got rotation spinning, and we can go ahead and give it the gas. Good light off on engine number 2. Let that one settle down. Let's do engine number 1. Okay, we got good rotation on engine number 1. Give it some gas. Good light off on engine number 1. And let's go ahead and clean up our overhead. Okay, those are good. Turn on all my hydraulics. Okay, we're good there. That there. Turn on my engine bleed air. Turn on my engine bleed air. And turn these bad boys on. We got juice coming from the engine generators. Can go ahead and kill my APU. How we stay over here? Turn on all my lights, taxi lights on. And let's go ahead and set do not just flaps. Now one more. Alright, while I taxi, I'll go ahead and go through the checklist. Alright, this could be worse. Set takeoff power. And I'm going to have to do a backtrack. What that means is I'm going to have to go on the runway, taxi to the other end, and make a U-turn. Alright. Not even going to look to see if there's any other traffic, because I know there isn't. Got a nice cloud cover, courtesy of ASCA, Active Sky Cloud Art. I'm gonna have to use warp with this Captain Sim aircraft, unfortunately, because I cannot sit here for 4 hours. I have a hard enough time sitting here for a whole hour. Alright. Put myself down here. Oh. This is supposed to be smooth concrete, buddy. Alright, let's go ahead and bust a Yui. Taxi on the grass there. Alright. Get myself set up. And I'm not going to lower the flight plan. Turn on all remaining lights. I think they're all on. Turn off the taxi lights. Those are off. Alright. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I'm going to rotate at about 140. Whoa! I forgot how powerful this thing is. Rotate. Positive rate. Tap the brakes. Gear up. Autopilot. Heading hold is on. Speed. I'm climbing! Fucking piece of junk. Vertical speed. I don't want vertical speed. I want flight level change. There we go. There we go. Now we're in business. Flaps up 1. And let's start following flight plan. Put it on lateral navigation. Flaps up full. Increase the speed. Okay, I'm already at my altitude. How about that? Alright. Getting some chop. Let's take this up to 30, flight level 380. Okay, flaps up full. Okay, what's it complaining about now? Okay, flight level change. Whoa! Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're supposed to be going up, you moron. Up. 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 Okay, that's not another plane, that's the sun. Okay, the TCAS on this thing is kind of quirky, so I'm turning it off of there. Okay, what are you doing now? Are you staying on course? Yes, you are. And we are climbing. What's my speed? 248? Alright, you're actually doing what you're supposed to do. Not too shabby. Alright. I know I'm not at the right altitude, but I'm turning off my runway lights. And it is climbing like a mother. Alright. Let's go ahead and dial this up to flight level 370. Alright. What are you doing now? Passing through 10,000 feet? Staying on course. Alright. Now ain't that a beautiful thing? Aska, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, what's that? Now that's pretty cool. Funky mountain ranges over there. Alright, I can go ahead and increase my speed to 0.62. Alright, let's go ahead and set our altimeter to standard to 9.92. Alright, well, looks like it's getting dark. So let's go ahead and turn on some lights. Turn on some lights, as in every freaking light. There we go. There. Alright, autopilot is still chasing the airspeed indicator, which is fine. 454 miles. We'll take it down at 130. Alright, we're back to normal time. Alright, it's time to get down. Now what I like to do is go ahead and slow down to 0.62. And then dial in my destination altitude, which is going to be 18,000 feet. Like so. Let the speed bleed off, and then give it flight level change. Simple as that. Now, isn't that a beautiful sight? Wow, can't believe I've been away from simming this long. Forgot how much I missed this. 4,000 feet per minute. It's a pretty steep descent rate. Take a look at my fuel status. Center tanks are almost empty. Still got plenty of fuel in the left and right tanks. And the fuel on this isn't right. That is not right. Okay, 108 miles. Alright, center fuel tanks are empty. Go ahead and kill the center fuel pumps. Flaps. Speeds. Let's go ahead and get my landing information. Index. 120? Is that right? Okay. 130. Coming up on 10,000 feet. How far out are we? Progress. 75 miles. We are way out. Alright. We'll go ahead and cruise at 10,000 for a little bit. Yeah, I got down too long. This is going to cost me fuel. This is going to cost me some fuel. Destination altitude is 312 feet. Let's go ahead and set that. Alright. And we should go ahead and set... there's something down here I need to set. I don't remember what it is. Okay, 47. Making a turn. Once we get out of this turn, we'll dial back the speed. Take it down to 5,000 feet. Okay, let's bring this back. Alright, 39 miles. Alright. Flight level change. It's actually going to hold this altitude until this slows down. There we go. I should start pushing the nose down. And I am stuttering! Wow. 239 knots. Way too fast for flaps 1. This turn should help me bleed off some speed. And then I'll be in my ILS run. Who knows? Come on, make your turn. There we go. Okay, what's my next waypoint? Pemka. And that's where I start my run. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and bring the speed down to about 190. There we go. Notch flaps. Okay, 2 notch flaps. My thing called out 2500. That's not what I was expecting. Stupid. Need to be at 200. Okay, here's where things start happening fast. 200. There we go. 190. It's gonna make one more turn. We are at flaps 2. All right. How many miles out is that? Not a lot. Less than 15. All right. I need for it to make this last turn before I switch to ILS. Okay, move this back where it needs to be. All right, go ahead and make your turn. What a pain in the ass this thing is. Make your turn. Then I'll switch to ILS and give it LNAV. It's still it's already at LNAV, so. All right. Needs to be prepared to take manual control. Give it another notch flaps. And these flaps take forever to move. All right. We are coming in, folks. We are coming in. There we go. Airport should be in front of me. There it is right there. Perfect. All right. Let's bring this to ILS. There we go. And crap, where's my approach hold? Alright, autopilot's coming off. Doing this manually. Gear down. Another notch of flaps. I really should have let the autopilot do this. I haven't flown this bird in months. Okay, auto throttle is still in control of my speed, which is fine. Okay, too fast. Let's take it in. Notches left. All right, full flaps.
1000.
Thank you for my 1000 call out. This is a nice approach here in Turkey. Shit. Landing lights on. Oh, bunch of crap I totally forgot to do. It's called the landing checklist. That should be good.
500.
Auto throttle coming off. Wow, that sucked. They're giving it left aileron just before touchdown. I mean, I touched on perfectly, but that short final was horrible. Flaps up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Istanbul, Turkey. Oh, there's something here. Drop it right here. Pretty sure our wingtips won't collide. I don't think they will. Actually, they probably did collide. Alright, control period. Alright, let's go ahead and shut down the engines. But before I do that, I need to turn on the APU. Still have a notch left on my flaps. Turn off my taxi lights. Alright, APU is running. Let's go ahead and kill the engines. And that's it. How about that, folks? I actually completed a tour. But I completed a flight. How long it's going to take me before I edit it and post it, it's a different story. But I think I handled that rather well. I mean, the landing was a little bit screwy. I can get the replay on the landing. That aside, I think that's it. Hope you guys found this flight interesting. I did, considering I haven't flown this thing in quite a while. Just goes to show. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.